Hi, this is James Ward from the Stoic Softie. Today I'm going to be giving you another video on how to cope with anxiety, and I'm going to be looking at breathing techniques. So if you would like to have a simple technique to feel more confident, in more control before going into any situation, watch this video all the way to the end to find out how to do that. So me and Laura did a video on how to cope with anxiety a little while ago, and we talked a little bit about the two different things that can affect the way that you're feeling. You've got your thoughts, what you're focusing on, the pictures and sounds you're making in your mind, and then you've also got your body as well and what you're doing physically. So for example, if you're thinking about a situation that's coming up and you start to feel stressed or worried or anxious, that's usually because you're imagining in your mind the situation happening, and you're imagining something happening which isn't how you want it to go. So then you feel anxious because of what you're focusing on mentally. Then in turn, you've also got what you're doing with your body. Usually it starts with something in the mind, then you start changing your body physically, and that has a knock-on effect to how you're feeling. So there's like these two strands to your emotions. You know, you've got what you're focusing on, that gives you a feeling, and then when you get that feeling, you change your body, you change your breathing, which reinforces that emotion, and it becomes this self-perpetuating cycle. So for example, if you think of something you're worried about, you might start to take up less body space. Without even knowing it, your shoulders start to move forwards, your physicality changes, then your breathing starts to get more shallow. And because your breathing's shallow, this makes you feel even more stressed or more anxious. And it becomes this self-perpetuating cycle. The way that you change that is to change one of those two strands. You even change what you're focusing on and think about something different, or you change your physicality. Now, sometimes changing what you're focusing on can be more challenging. If you change your physicality, then you're gonna change the way you feel. And a big way of doing that is changing the way you are breathing. So if you change your breathing pattern and you sustain it for a little while, you are going to change your emotional state. You are going to feel different. Now, this is a breathing pattern that I've done for quite a long time, and it's something that I use before I'm going into any situation where I want to be wide awake and I also want to be really, really calm. And it goes like this. It's one simple deep breath in, you hold for a count of 8 or a count of 10 or a count of 12, however long is comfortable for you, and then you exhale fully, slowly, okay? So you're breathing in nice and quick, really fully all the way, then you hold it for a count of 8, 10 or 12, whatever feels comfortable for you, then you breathe out slowly. This is really important. You're holding because you're allowing your body to take in all the oxygen. As we breathe out, we're getting rid of all that carbon dioxide, okay? So we're starting to feel calmer, we're also giving our body more oxygen. We're giving our body more of the fuel that it needs to help ourselves feel more alert and more awake as well. Let's do this breathing technique together. I'll do it with you and you can follow along with me. So we breathe in quickly and then hold. So breathe in fully through the mouth, and then hold. Then breathe out slowly. And on the out breath, make sure you exhale all of the air. So just towards the end of the breath, you should start feeling that sensation like you're having to push the air out. Okay, let's do that one more time. So breathe in fully and then count. So breathe in, hold, and count. Breathe out slowly. As you're doing that, place the emphasis on the out breath. You know, as you're breathing out nice and smoothly and slowly in that way, that's the part of the breathing that's really going to make you feel calm. It's going to make you feel in control. If you are looking to feel less anxious or less stressed going into any situation, it's about the way that you approach this breathing technique. Decide you're going to use this breathing pattern, this technique, that you're going to use it to change the way you're feeling, okay? So if you start feeling anxious, you start feeling stressed, you've got to decide, I'm going to make myself feel calmer, I'm going to make myself feel more confident, now I'm doing this breathing. So you start doing the breathing, you make a commitment to make yourself feel better. You know, imagine your emotions are like an untamed dog, you know, and it's just running riot. This is a way of like putting that dog on a leash and holding it in one place. So you're getting control over it. You know, the moment you decide, right, I'm gonna breathe in, I'm gonna hold, I'm gonna breathe out slowly, you're starting to control those emotions that you're getting, and you can start to decide how you're going to feel. You're being conscious about making yourself feel calmer. And the way to do that is to control your breathing, you know? So I would say your attitude about the breathing is important as, or more important than the particular breathing technique that you use. It's massive in terms of changing your state of mind. Okay, I hope you have found this breathing technique useful. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. If you found it helpful, let me know. Give me some feedback. If there was anything you would like me to cover or focus on, then give me a heads up. So until next time, keep living life and love learning. See you soon, bye-bye.